Hey guys, what's up? It's Johnny the MRA here to give you an update on something I did as an experiment. I've noticed a lot of my MRA friends have basically went around with the mindset of date a girl who's not on your level and downgrade your tastes a lot and you won't run into these problems. Well, I disagreed with them from the get-go. I thought the problem would still be there, but I agreed with him that the problem probably wouldn't be as big. But to settle the debate, I went and I did an experiment. It was about a week long experiment, to be exact. I went on a dating website and I talked to a less than stellar female, a girl who is very unattractive. She's very overweight and just definitely not on my level. I'm a very attractive guy. I have a successful job. I make decent money, and let's just put it this way: I'm doing well for being 27 years old. This girl is a a clerk at a grocery store. Okay, and I'm not dogging that profession. I'm saying just from reading her profile, you could tell this girl is happy with being mediocre. I'm one of those guys who's never happy with being mediocre. But anyways, I really downgraded my taste here a lot and did it for the sake of this experiment. I contacted this girl, got her to go on a date with me. And the first part of the experiment was that I'm going to play complete beta male. And I was. I was a complete beta male. I sat there. I was just super sweet to her, real nice. We had a great time, in her eyes maybe, but for me it was just the whole experiment. I took a lot of information from it, and it was nothing short of a perfect first date, a movie first date, if you will. Okay, and then she sends me a text back the next day, telling me that I'm not, I'm too clingy, all this other nonsense, and that she doesn't know if she wants to date me. So I convinced her to go on a second date, and I play the alpha male card. So now I'm complete alpha male. I'm talking over her. I'm being a little obnoxious, but I'm playing the alpha card to a T. And naturally, she's the one who starts to cling to me, gets all clingy on me, blah, 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 can't get her hands off me. So then she goes home, whatever. We have, I think, two more dates where I'm playing the alpha card, where, you think that the girl's crazy about you. And by no means did I ever treat her badly. I treated her very, very good. And I go and I make a couple different accounts on this same dating website with fake pictures of other people. And I use pictures of guys who are not nearly as attractive as me. And I made their profiles look less than stellar. Let's just leave it like that. And essentially went and sent her messages on this dating website and said stuff like, hey, you want to come over and have sex? And left her all sorts of uh, messages like that from these other four random accounts that I created. This girl, I didn't think she was going to reply to him. I thought she realizes she's with a guy that's above her level. She's going to stick with me. 20 minutes after writing those messages, she didn't respond to just one of them. She responded to all four of them with her address, her phone number, and the times that she was not going to be here. I'm not even kidding you. I was in shock. That really shocked me. And I play the card of my friend said you messaged him on Plenty of Fish, right? And she got all panicky and freaked out and said, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's a lie. Well, obviously, I know the truth because I'm orchestrating the whole thing for experiment reasons. And I'm like, okay, okay, and I pretend to believe her. And she comes over and then ditches me early. The entire time she's texting other guys, okay, like in front of me, like I'm seeing her text other guys. And she just gets all shady and says, "Yeah, I gotta go early. My girlfriend just decided out of random nowhere that she's got to do this." So she up and leaves. Okay. needless to say, I think it's about 4 to 5 hours later. I go back on that dating website under the other guy's profiles, and she's messaged them back with, "Hey, I'm home. Why don't you come over and, we'll have fun and all this other stuff?" I'm in complete shock because girls say they are not like this. Okay? Girls are like, "We don't like to be looked at like we're whores. We don't like to be whores, blah, 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 blah." I was in complete and utter shock. This is a girl that she's totally normal. She's not crazy. She's got a sweet personality. And don't tell me I just happened to stumble upon a whore, because I've done this experiment several other times. This isn't the first one I've done. This is just one of a couple I've done recently. And I'm not even kidding you, they've all turned out very similar. But this just blew my mind completely. This is the fourth time I did this experiment in a row. And this is the fourth time in a row this happened. Okay? This goes to show you guys out there that even if you downgrade your taste in women, they still have the same mentality. They still look at you like you're a dog. They still raise the bar. They still expect you to worship the ground they walk on. They don't care if they know that you're not on their level. They will still demand that you bow down and worship them because they're a girl. Girls don't want relationships nowadays, guys. They don't want relationships nowadays. Here's what American and westernized women want. They want sex, they want money, and they want power. Relationships? They don't want that. They don't want that till they're about 40. Until they have about 3 kids that are all grown up and they have nothing left. That they had to raise on their own, mind you. Then they want a relationship after their life's already over. The problem is that women want to be men. That's the problem we're facing. Women want to be men but don't want to compete with men. They just want us to step down. But then they don't want us to be women. And quite honestly, men don't want to be women either. So we've got this problem. We've got this backlash you're seeing that's called the men's rights movement. And I did this experiment 4 times in a row, and it blew my mind each and every time. Because I'm the kind of guy that dates the girls that... I never had a problem dating a gorgeous girl. Ever. And for me to step my tastes down and see the real truth from girls who you would think would give an arm and a leg to date a guy like me, see them just not care and expect this and have the same mentality, is appalling. And it was a wake-up call for me even more than I thought it would be. It was a wake-up call in the fact that, hey, these girls, they will screw you. They will screw you for everything you have and leave you to hang there dry. And it took my breath away, because at that point I realized I'm never going to have a family in America. Or at least not one where I'm not fighting over custody of my own kids. This really took the wind out of my sails, because I was one of those guys that thought maybe if I just settle, it won't be so bad. But I was wrong. And this experiment really proved me wrong. And I hope that all of you other guys out there see this before you ever get married. If you're in my generation, do not get married. I've never been married, but I know better. Especially after this experiment. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you step your taste down. You are done for the rest of your life. By law, by American law, she owns you. You are her property. She can put you in jail anytime she likes. I'm telling you guys, take my experiment and think it over next time you want to use the idea of, well, if I step down my taste, because it's not going to work. You're going to get the same stuff in an uglier package. I think our best bet as men is to get mail order brides from women who actually know how to treat men from other countries, or to just be single and say screw marriage. And if you're going to go out and have a friends with benefits, you better damn well make sure you get a consent form signed, and I'm not even kidding you. You got to watch your own butt in this country. If you're a man, I'm telling you, it feels no different than being a Jew in Nazi Germany. That's how being a white male feels in America. And the other guys that are sitting there laughing, go ahead, laugh. But it's the truth. Your eyes just aren't open yet. That's all I got to say, guys. This is Johnny the MRA, signing out.